Hey, what's up, y'all? So I wanted to shoot a quick video. This one is going to be about something that I know a lot of people struggle with. I know it's going to help a lot of people. So I want to put it out there. This one is about self-worth. The reason why a lot of people don't take advantage of the opportunities that come into their life. A lot of people do not take action on certain things is because they don't believe that they're worthy. Now, there's a lot of reasons why someone might not feel as though they're worthy to receive either greatness, why they're worthy to step out, why they're not worthy to step out and have the things in their life that they want. And a lot of it, guess what it's from? A lot of it is from outside influences. Things that other people have said about you that you have taken, played over and over and over and over. It became a belief. Because all a belief is thoughts that you kept thinking. And then now it's part of you. And now it manifests in fear. It's manifest in fear when great opportunities are presented to you. And you just feel like you're not worthy. You know, the time when in elementary school the kids laughed at you for this, or the time when maybe you had abusive parents that said you weren't going to be anything. Maybe somebody who saw you on the street and didn't like how you looked. Maybe you got into a fight or something about that. Or maybe you tried something and failed one time, and then that solidified the fact that you were not worth anything. So the first thing I like to do to help you combat that is to say that you are absolutely worth something. I've never had a man tell me that I was worth anything. I had to grow up and find that out on my own. And it took me 10 years or something like that. I wasn't raised with a father. I wasn't raised with a loving father that told me those things. So I struggled with not feeling as though I deserved it. And you know what? It wasn't until I uncovered like why I didn't take certain opportunities, why it took me forever to start my business and really knock it out the park and do the things that are necessary for it. A lot of it had to do with me not feeling worthy. And so that's when that fear creeps up. Another thing I like to point out is whenever fear creeps up, look to see what's underneath the fear, because the fear is telling you something. It's telling you that you have a belief that is at odds with the greatness you're trying to create in your life. That's deep. So fear is an indicator. When you feel it, look for it. And self-worth, it's even taught in our religion. Like if you're Christian, you're taught that you're not worthy, you know, that you're of sin and that you're to feel like this downward type of person. It's not that you're to be exalted or that you're a reiteration of what God is. Religion is something that puts you down. And then if you're a minority in this country, you're put down in that facet. That's a lot of different heavy type forces telling you to put you down. So what I say for you to do is to instead build yourself up. Build yourself up by setting a goal and then achieving the goal. And then knowing that you were great enough to achieve the goal. So like that's a small thing. So I set up a way for you to win. Now a person who constantly wins over and over and over, they gain what is called confidence. They know themselves to be winners. And if you gain enough wins, then it doesn't matter what other people say about you. Underneath it all, you know that you're a confident and competent human being. And that transcends anything because your voice to you is the biggest voice in the world. So yeah, you could worry about fighting what other people think about you and what your self-worth is, but you can build it up from the inside out by starting to do small things that you say you're going to do, by knowing yourself as a person of character, by knowing yourself, building yourself from the inside as a person who says a thing, does a thing, and gets a result. That's the kind of programming that you can do internally to offset, I am not worthy. And stop trying to prove things to other people to make yourself feel as though you're worthy. You don't need another degree. You don't need another piece of paper to prove to the world that you're great. You don't need another pat on the back or accolade or a trophy or none of that crap. You're already great. Do it for yourself. Do things because you want to do them. Internally, authentically, real. I'm just sick and tired of seeing people that don't feel like they deserve it, so therefore they can't step out and be the greatest version of themselves. We all win when everybody's great. We all win when there's less losers and when there's less people who doubt themselves. When there's people who are swinging for the fences and going for it and living hard. So that's my message to you. You are worthy. You're great. You're awesome. And I'm not just saying it just because. I'm saying it because you're human. Because we all have gifts. Just find yours and share yours. As always, this has been Dre. And you're greater than any past conditioning. Hopefully you got rid of some. Watch this video as many times as you can. And you're greater than any circumstance. Any fly-by-night circumstance that is happening. And ultimately, you're responsible for sharing the best version of you with the planet. Peace.